Hey everybody, today I'm at the Quandary Peak Trailhead. It's a Saturday, so there's a number of people here, but I've been doing a lot of backcountry skiing and skiing this year, but haven't got up high in a while. So figure today is the perfect time. I've never done Quandary in the winter, but I'm choosing this one to ski in the winter because it's got a very safe route down on the east slopes that are all 30 degrees or below, so very safe for AVI conditions. And I'm excited to get up high. The weather looks beautiful. There is some forecast of some pretty gusty wind, so I'm just hoping that doesn't come to fruition and we have a beautiful day up there. But excited to do my first 14er and big peak here of 2024 and get some turns in. So far so good. Just passing through the last stand of trees before hitting the true Alpine. And I'm feeling good. I only got 4 hours of sleep. It was a pretty rough drive with traffic up here. For some reason I went on the 70 because that's just my default, because that's what I usually do. And that was definitely not the right move today. But about to pop out into the Alpine. Excited to get some of these beautiful views up high. And it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. The only thing that's slightly alarming is I've heard a few avalanches going off somewhere else in this basin. Like I said, where I'm going is very safe. Under 30 degrees the whole way, but never a good sign to hear avalanches coming off when you're hiking up somewhere high. But we'll be safe and keep an eye on that. I just popped out into the Alpine here. The wind isn't too bad yet, so we'll cross our fingers. A little gusty, but in between the gusts, it's absolutely beautiful. Excited to get these views up here and get on the summit of Quandary for the first time in the winter. Cruising up the ridge here. Definitely breezy, but not too bad. I'm on the final ridge here, and actually the snow looks incredible. Been a few guys who have skied down ahead of me, mostly sticking to the ridge, but it looks like this bowl got some powder blown in here, so looks soft and not too wind impacted. I'm stoked. I honestly wish I would have brought the maybe slightly heavier ski, because the conditions are just a little better than I expected, but it's gonna be a great day up here either way. I all of a sudden forgot about my lack of sleep and all the traffic on the way up here. It's amazing how that happens in the mountains. So beautiful. I'm the only one dumb enough to still have my skis on this high up. Everyone else is boot packing it. It's the first time I've been up at this elevation this year, and I'm for sure feeling it now. It always seems like any 14er, that last 500 feet is where the pain really begins. And I made the great decision to do heavy squats 2 days ago for the first time in like a year. So my quads are just starting to cramp up right now. Final push. What a backdrop. Quandary is such a cool peak because it's so accessible and it's got such a great location to see all the other big ranges in central Colorado. Well, here we are, top of Quandary. Was a little bit of a struggle at the end, but not too bad. I'm sure I'll feel it all on the cramping as I'm attempting to ski down. We couldn't ask for a better day. Have the summit all to myself. Absolutely stunning up here. As I'm sure you saw, the GoPro popped off. Luckily some guy found it. So I'd say I'm off to a good start. Nothing like re-hiking the most challenging, highest elevation section of the climb. But luckily I found it, feeling good about that, and that means there's gonna be a film for you guys. Let's get to the bowl here. There she is, the first east bowl on Quandary. I was skiing over on this side, cutting over, and definitely it's more wind impacted than I thought. And with these kind of light skis, it was a little squirrely, but feels good to be going down. Just what a beautiful day. The wind's died down. Down at the bottom of the second bowl where the turns were absolutely beautiful. It was less wind impacted in there and got some real powder. Now I'm at the point that I don't know exactly the way I'm gonna go, but I think there's kind of a road that goes out here, so I'm gonna follow that back to the car and see if I have to get the skins on again. I guess we'll find out soon, but absolutely incredible day. Glad there were some good turns at the end to end it off. And I'm excited I got to get some ski shots from the drone solo, as that's kind of been a plan of mine for a while, just to mix it up. But let's get to the car. I made it to the road down here, which I believe leads back to the parking lot. Kind of documented my journey, but I think the GoPro was on the wrong mode, so let's strike 2 on Jake's GoPro ability today. But there was some beautiful powder down here. This would be a great just backcountry zone on its own right. I was definitely lost or had no idea where I was going, but I'm glad this road exists and I did find it. Quandary was great in the wintertime. The views were spectacular, and there was just way less people to deal with than the summer. In the summer, oftentimes you have to get a shuttle to the parking lot. It's a whole thing. Where in the winter, just got to show up and send it. And overall, just always fun to go ski off a peak, no matter what the conditions are like, and can't wait for more peaks in the springtime. Well, I made it back to my car. What an absolutely incredible day. Great first 14er of the year. The skiing up top was a little sketchy and wind impacted, but that lower bowl and then all the way down to the road was incredible. To be honest, I wasn't sure if there was a road below me. I did very little research on this one. I honestly don't know the mileage or the vert or actually the elevation of Quandary, but I will add that all here so you guys know. And if you ever ski this, there is a road from that lower bowl if you keep dropping down, and the turns through the trees there were incredible. Overall, an incredible first 14er of the year. What a beautiful day and a great adventure. I'll catch you on the next one, and thanks for coming along.